Okay there, planet. Um, I'm gonna talk a little about, if you want to call it coincidences, you can do that. I was writing a book called Kiribati, and then a book called Cretans within these last couple of years. And one of my characters is Gary Manheim. Gary Manheim. And I'll tell you the way things work is I'd go through a writing session and write through a few pages, and I'd post it to scribd.com. So anyone that followed me, you can read the book as it's being written. Now, this girl I used to work with, I liked her a lot, and I thought she was much younger than she turned out to be, by the way. I thought she was like 21. She turned out to be like 30. Very young face and everything, but I wrote about High Brazil, which is a mythical island. It's a real mythical island. You could check it out on the internet. And I was giving it attributes that I didn't necessarily find online. You know, I was giving it additional attributes, and one of the attributes I gave was the sky would change different colors, kind of like, you know, what I later said, compared it to the Emerald City. You watch The Wizard of Oz, sometimes the color is red, sometimes it's blue, sometimes it's, you know, whatever different color it is. But the sky was violet, and the next day at work, one of the girls, just talking aloud to somebody else, talked about that she bought a violet icy smoothie. And that could be a coincidence. But I live in what's called the Inland Empire, you know, about an hour west of, or hour east of Los Angeles. And I decided to go local. I don't always go local in my writing. And a lot of the story was centered around Highlands and San Bernardino. But this girl, after I was describing one of the apartment complexes out of the Highland where Donovan and Cicada moved into, and it's near the Santa Ana River. And then this girl just started talking loud to somebody the next day at work how she lives in an apartment complex near the Santa Ana River. So that's not coincidence now, is it? So what I needed was a rehab facility that I put in Malibu, and the actor Gary Manheim, I'll tell you how I got that name. Dean Koontz has a book called The Face. And it's about a movie star, and his face is all over, you know, the billboards and the signs and everything. And his name was Channing Manheim. So what I did is, the antagonist is a guy named Roy Thurman, who's really a composite of a lot of different people that, you know, I've observed in the world. And his friends turn on him. Sebastian Reynolds and I can't remember the other guy. They sent him to a rehab facility where he met an actor, an A-list actor. So in my book, I took Channing Manheim, and in this universe, he has a younger brother, and I compared it to the Baldwins, you know. And then sure enough, I was doing inventory right around Halloween. And whenever she would do this, I would try to bounce dialogue indirectly. For example, Donovan starts planting daisies, okay? Donovan starts planting daisies, right? In this apartment that's near the Santa Ana Wash. So, you know, it's like an acknowledgement. Hey, you know, I guess, you know, you're a reader, right? You're a reader, and I love it. But I recently moved because there was a break-in, and I'm not going to go into that. But I'm finding a new place to do laundry, and I know this neighborhood pretty good. I grew up around here, but you know, I finally found where this girl worked, and I found out on the day of inventory because she was saying it aloud. After I put Gary Manheim in a rehab facility and he befriended Roy Thurman, I found out that she worked at a particular auction, a car auction. So we're gonna take a quick drive. I'm gonna make a U-turn. We're gonna take a quick drive. Oh no, I dropped the phone. Oh crap. Okay, hopefully it didn't turn off. Oh, it didn't turn off, so. Alright, let's go ahead and take a little drive. And this is how the walls and web go. This is how the grapevine works nowadays, I guess. Alright. Do a U-turn. And like I said, after a few of these, it's just not coincidence anymore, if you could understand that. So this right here, we're in Riverside. We're gonna make a right. There's a car auction. There's a car auction over here to the right, which, you know, I didn't, you know, I've passed this place a few times before, but never since I was writing that book. And apparently this girl that I was working with, it seemed to be bouncing these things off, you know. See the car, see up there? Oh, there's cars here. Right? I'm not going to go in there, but you know, see the truck with the cars on it. A whole bunch of trucks and cars down there. And right over here. Look at that. So I liked working with her a lot. She was very kind to me, and that's just the way life goes, and that's the grapevine, guys. And I'm going to be posting to Homer Cocktail 49 a little more often, and we'll have further discussions. Okay, thank you guys.